Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. How are all of you doing today, Dread Knights, on this, what day is today? Wednesday? No, Thursday, February 19th, 2026. I am tired. I slept like probably 3 or 4 hours at best last night. So, we're going to be playing against Better Judgment, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today, because I did say I was going to do 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel streams this week. If you missed Tuesday's stream, we were playing K9 Mitsurugi with 2 very good success. Quite a bit of success with that deck. Today we're going to be playing mostly Dracotails, but I might jump around to a little bit of K9 and maybe a little bit of Yummy Mitsurugi. It depends, because we're going to be doing casual matches. I could play rank, but considering I am streaming this game, and considering I'm platinum rank, I'm not really trying to get cheated out of ranked matches. So we'll do some casual. Casual actually sometimes is way more sweaty anyway than rank, believe it or not, because there's people who just kind of hang out and smurf in casual. I guess maybe somebody will argue that maybe that's what I'm doing concurrently, but no, I digress. There's actually some pretty hard players in casual. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to go over the deck real quick. It's Dracotails. If you're not familiar with Dracotails, they're a dragon archetype. That's kind of annoying to deal with. You basically can play on your turn and your opponent's turn, which makes them pretty powerful. We're going to be using 3 effect veilers, 2 drone lock birds, 1 max C, 1 Dracotail Phyrexil, I don't know how you pronounce that, 1 King of the Swamp. It won't make sense until I explain the extra deck. 3 Ash Blossoms. This needs to get semi-restricted in Master Duel. 3 copies of Dracotail Malulu, 1 copy of Fallen of Albaz, because we do have the branded package, 2 Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous, 3 Molcharmi Fualos. Why? Because, well, max C is at 1, so you mitigate it that way. 3 copies of Dracotail Lucius, 3 copies of Dracotail Famina, 3 copies of Dracotail Urgulia, 1 copy of Dracotail Pan, 1 Nibiru the Primal Being, because this saves you quite a bit, 2 copies of Branded Fusion, 3 copies of K2 Dracotail, 3 copies of Rahu Dracotail, which is your fusion card in this deck, 1 copy of Dracotail Horn, 1 copy of Dracotail Flame, 1 copy of Dracotail Sting. For the extra deck, 2 Dracotail Gulamel, 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. It's not going to make sense, but you can fuse it with this, and that's what the King of the Swamp is there for. 1 copy of Mysterion the Dragon Crown, 1 copy of Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon, 1 copy of Ribrum the Striking Dragon, 1 copy of Albion the Sancfire Dragon, 1 copy of Chaos Star Source Dragon. You could technically play 2 in this deck, but I wouldn't recommend it. 3 copies of Dracotail Arphalion, 1 copy of Secretarion Dragon, 1 copy of Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spears, which I don't kind of like in this deck. I know some people like it, I don't generally like it. And 1 copy of Predaplant, Verte Anaconda, in case, you know, to get out either this or this. You never know. To start with today, Dread Knights. Hope you're all doing great. See what we get here. Casual is kind of a mixed bag. We might run into Stun, we might run into Burn, we might run into Metagame. Maybe we ran into metagame. Let's hopefully win the coin flip here. Okay, that makes life a little bit easier. We will be going first unless they lobby dodge. I think they're about to lobby dodge. No? Okay. We are going first. For a second there, I was a little bit confused because I was like, huh, it's looking like they were going to lobby dodge. I think they're still debating a lobby dodge here. They're thinking about it. I think they lobby dodged me. It's a lobby dodge. It's a lobby dodge. It is. It's a lobby dodge. They dodged my lobby. That's amazing. They lobby dodged. They lobby dodged. That's phenomenal, right? That's the way you like this. Okay, apparently that just happened for the beginning of the stream. All right. Apparently they didn't win the coin flip, so they just kind of hit the spaz button. Actually, you know what? Because of that, we'll wait like 30 seconds. Because usually what happens is when somebody does something of that nature, it usually means that they're trying to key back in just so they can win the coin flip. Alright, Samuel Venderuk. Okay. Coin flip? We lost the coin flip that time. It's ironic how the game that I actually win the coin flip with, I'm not going to be able to actually play. It's fascinating that that's the way that's going to go. Alright. Well, I mean, we have some hand traps. This isn't a perfect hand. We are kind of at the mercy here. See what happens. I can just chain to this. I'm gonna chain this now. Because what happens is if I activate a Vec Veiler, they and Chain can just tribute themselves. Don't get. Well, that's just great. We're already into a not so great start for this particular duel. What are you getting? I didn't even get to read that. Is it stun? Let's see what they do here. Is it stun to begin them? That would be interesting. That would be fascinating. Let's see what they do. Oh, okay. What do you do? Once per turn during the main phase, you can banish both this face-up card and one random to face by... okay, I'm gonna let it rock for now. I don't want to waste too many of the cards in my hand. What does this do? We might be in trouble here already. Yeah, this is a GG next. Once the Mulch Army got negated, that was not good. It is, that. Okay, well, on to the next one. We won the coin flip, yay! Okay, we're going against Emmy this time. Hopefully this will go a little bit better. I don't really stress the results too much. Okay, this is a great hand. We could do a lot of things with it. We don't have a Dracotail. That's okay, we can add a Dracotail. Oh, don't rage quit on me. Don't rage quit on me. I want to actually get to play the game. Let's see what they do here. Alright, so we're gonna go into Albion the Sancfire Dragon here. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of the Albaz because I have to. Alright, that's gonna allow me to add a card. They may rage quit. It looks like they're getting ready for rage quit. Let's get this. Because I kind of need it right now. Gonna activate. So we're gonna get one of these to my hand. Trust the process. We're gonna normal summon. We're gonna activate the effect. Will that effect go off? Alright. So we were gonna get him. So we're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna get rid of you. I'm not gonna get rid of more than that. Because we gotta trust the process here. Special summon, Dracotail Arfolion, or Arfol. Alright, so we're gonna chain this, chain link 1. Gonna chain this, chain link 2. Alright, we're gonna chain to this. I think they're getting close to a rage quit. So I'm gonna get back this. Okay. You're probably like, Dread, why didn't you go all the way with it? If I went all the way with it, it'd be a little bit bad for us. Gotta think about this smart. And we can always do this. Okay, so we're gonna activate this. Just so, like, we have a full turn that we can play out here. Do they have a response to this? They're really debating whether they want to forfeit here or not. I think eventually they are, right? This is going to be a pretty hard turn to play out of, right? So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to special summon this. This gives us a pretty impressive board to begin with. I'm going to activate the effect. It's going to allow me to set an air trap. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get the Sworn. We're going to put it here. Destroy a card? No, because I'd be destroying my own cards, which would be foolish. We're going to activate the effect of this. Gonna get back this card. And we have a pretty impressive... I don't want to overextend too much more than that, because that could ideally be like a really big problem for us. Alright. So get Emmy. See what Emmy can do here. Hopefully not a forfeit, but this might be a... I don't want to say it's an unbreakable board for them, because it's not necessarily unbreakable, but I have options depending on what they do. What is this? Yeah, let that cook. Let that cook. I was thinking about it, but it's not worth it. I think they're playing, the gigantic deck, which kind of sucks for them because I have a lot of outs here. Just gotta wait to see what they do next here, Dread Knights. Well, pause. 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 Wait on that. Gonna negate you. I'm gonna negate you. I can't have you doing that. Alright. Not yet. Not yet. We gotta wait on this because I want the Effect Veiler to go through. Okay, Effect Veiler has negated that. These guys can hear the duel music? Let me double check on that. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So let's see. Let's see what happens next. See, this is why I waited for it. Ooh, interesting. Can I respond to that? What attribute are you? You're light. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna bring him back. We're gonna give them the Effect Veiler or attack position. If they chain to this, then I'll have a play. But we're gonna see what they do next. That's interesting. Very interesting play there. It's a level 2 deck, through and through. Surprised. I wasn't expecting to see that level 2, but that actually helps us. Alright, not chaining, not chaining. So we're gonna summon this to my side of the field. We're gonna give them a Effect Veiler in attack position. I'm gonna activate the effect of Fallen Albaz. We were gonna discard this card from my hand. Because we're not going to really need the Mulch Army because we have a field anyway. Let's see what they do next. Taking a while for it, so they're thinking. They probably haven't seen. There might be a newcomer to the game, which is kind of unfortunate that they run into me, but, you know. It is what it is sometimes, Dread Knights. It is what it is sometimes. Anything? 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 Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Are we disconnected? No, we're not disconnected. Okay, I'm looking. Come on. Did we get booted? No, we're definitely not going to get booted from the game. Waiting on this. Waiting on this, Dread Knights. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Come on. Make your move. That's a nice try. I'm just not doing that. I'm gonna negate that effect. They probably rage quit off that. And because I'm gonna pop stuff too, so... we're not gonna chain to that. No, that'd be foolish. Not yet. Return card to deck. Yes, I will. In this particular case, I want that back in the deck. We can draw a card. Perfect. That gives us more options. Alright, so we're going to go into Mirror Jade here. So we're going to get rid of these two. It's going to allow me to special summon Mirror Jade. Hello there! How do I pronounce that? You say Iggy? Right? Is that how it's pronounced? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? I think this is bleak for Emmy right now. We have a pretty impressive board. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think Emmy was probably playing the gigantic starter. Almost certainly. Go into here. I want to see what deck they were using. Oop, wrong one. Well, they were Platinum 5, so they're not as newcomer-ish, maybe. Let's see what they were playing. I think it was just sprites, full-on sprites. Yeah, basically the starter deck version of sprites. With 2 Gigantics and that. Oh, it wasn't that bad. We just had a more impressive board. Okay. Good to know. I was curious about that. I wanted to know. Alright. I don't want to get paired up with them again, not because I'm afraid of them, but because I think it would be kind of unfair. Call me Yusei. Okay, hello Yusei. Hello, welcome. How are you, Yusei? Alright, let's go first. Oh, they changed their... Oh, I guess they deleted their comment. Either that or got held by YouTube, that's weird. Alright, Duel. I don't remember if we won the coin flip or not, nor was I paying attention to look at chat. Well, we're about to find out, right? There's options here. Let's play this first and see. Bait some stuff here. Or they could auto forfeit the orcs too. Alright, well. 1 loss, 2 wins so far. It's gonna be one of those days, Dread Knights. It's gonna be one of those days, perhaps. That's some good hydration. Well, on to the next one, shall we? Oh, we lost the coin flip there, so that's something. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. Duel! Okay, cool. We got Monkey Man. What is Monkey Man gonna do here? We have an option. We have at least 2 hand traps. One gets negated, we might be fine. Giant ballpark. This might be a stun deck. But since they said insects, let's... Just in case. Because the insect deck, it could be the beetle deck, right? Which means they're gonna probably special summon quite a bit. I could be wrong, and that could be like completely for a different reason that they're doing that, but I'm assuming it's the Battle Wasp deck, probably. Am I wrong? Well, I guess we won't know. You're an Earth type. Okay, Malulu. We have options. I'm gonna go with the safe bet here. I'm gonna activate the effect. I think this is the way. So we're gonna get rid of the Albaz. Get rid of that. This might be the way. I was thinking, but I don't want to like overextend my hand right now. Alright, we're gonna activate the effect and then we'll chain to this. Yep. Chain that. Destroy that card on the field. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna add this card. I already have the negate there, right? So it wouldn't make too much sense to do things otherwise. Monkey Man, what are you doing? I can't have you doing that. Can't give you cards right now. So I give you advantage. Alright. Let's search. A normal summon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this card to my hand right now. I am gonna special summon this. Just so we can do a little bit more damage. We're gonna enter our battle phase. Declaration of attack. See what they do. Send one level 4. What type of deck is this? Shiny Black Sea Squater? Interesting. Ah, I see. I get it. It's like a bug defense deck. Okay. I'm not too concerned just yet. We still have options. We'll see what they do. We had to play this a little cautiously. I like that. That's smart. That's kind of a funny stun deck. I can't even get mad at that. That's actually a really funny, unique stun deck. I like that one. That's actually funny. It's very rare that you see me, like, laugh at something, but this is like a laugh out loud, funny type of stun. Let's see what they do. Wow, they're really committed to this. It's kind of lame to do this. I know it's so lame to do this. I know it's so lame to do it this way. I know that's so lame of me to do that. I can probably chain again if I need to, but... Alright. Let's return a card. We're gonna return this because I have 2 more copies of that. It's fine. I know, it was so silly to do that, but... You can target one Earth monster added to your hand. That's fine. I'm not really too concerned with anything right now. That's negated, bro. Good try. That's why I did it. Because I could just recycle that. That's why I did it. Let's see what they do next. See, now, if we wanted to, we could do that. If we wanted to, we could do that. Just trust the process here a minute. I want to see where this is going to go. This is a fascinating... I give props. This is an interesting deck build that they're working with. That's fascinating. I've actually applaud this. This is some really interesting deck build. This reminds me back in the day when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back 25 years ago. I had an Earth deck. Okay, now I'm probably going to do what I was originally going to do. Hold there. Wait. Hold. Yeah. Let's do this now. Not chaining. Alright. Let's get you. Use you. I'm gonna use you. Not gonna use more than that. Alright, cool. Special summon. Gives me some options. Let's see what they do here. We could bounce a card back. Wow, it's like a straight up bug deck. That's so freaking cool. We have to be careful though, because we could, like, potentially get... I get my effect, please? Oh. What destroyed me? I guess it was that. Okay. I'm gonna put the horn. That kind of changes things a little bit now. They might have gotten me. Who knows? We'll see. What destroyed something on the field, though? Is it this? When this card points to cannot target this card, if this monster points to destroyed, you can special summon level 4. But he didn't do anything that destroys me, so why did it get destroyed? This is a regular normal monster. You know? I'll take it. I have to take it right now. I'll take that damage. I'll take that too. Probably should search for the fusion card. Send the top card of your deck. You just did me a favor. Okay. See what they do here. I don't understand. This got normal summoning in. This is a normal effect monster. That card is negated. I think maybe... Like, this doesn't say destroy when a bug is summoned, correct? We'll find out now. Face draw. Let's see. We're gonna do this just for safety. Get rid of this card. Not changing that. Return a card, yep. We're gonna return the magic card. Hopefully I draw something good off of this. I do, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna dump 2 monsters, right? We're going for the Gulame here. So we're gonna dump... I have to do this the right way, so I have to dump this to the graveyard. Like that. Trust the process, Dread Knights. So I have a normal summon. Okay, so first things first. We're gonna chain link this, right? Gonna chain this. That's gonna chain this. Alright, we're gonna chain this. Get rid of the field card. No more shenanigans with the field card. We're gonna special summon our lovely creature back. So we get Dracotail Arfolion again. Gonna special summon this guy back. We're gonna get a card and set it on the field. I think in this particular situation, we're gonna get just a magic negation because those are only monsters. We're gonna destroy a card on the field, but I want to read what this card does before I do it. Cannot be normal summon set, must be special. This card inflicts battle damage. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the... Whoop. Nope. Don't want to do that. Trust the process here. I know it's a very complicated turn, but... Let's get this card. Not chaining to that. Okay, great. I'm gonna normal summon this. It's gonna allow me to search for a card from my deck. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get this. Okay. We basically have a game here, but I want to guarantee that we can make things a little bit more comfy for us. Do I have anything removed? I do not. So we're gonna go... I don't think that's really the play here. I feel like that's the play. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Trust the process. I want more, like, damage recursion effects here, in case you're wondering. But remember, I could get a magic card back. Or I could get that, which would probably be more ideal in this situation. Alright, so from here, what I'm going to do is we can target 1 dragon, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get... Yeah, see? I'm going to target that. So I'm going to special summon this. That's going to go back in the deck. I'm going to activate this. I know it's kind of like a multifaceted play right now, but it's just setting up for next turn. Special summon monster to the field. We can. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this back out. So it's going to be you. It's going to be the Ash Blossom. I'm not going to confirm the air one. It would be foolish. We're going to special summon here. I'm going to activate the effect of you first. I'm going to chain to this. We're going to get back in this situation the Ash Blossom. And I think we're just going to swing for game. We'll take the horn. Or excuse me, not the horn. We'll take the stink here. Battle phase. Alright, so we're gonna start with the 2900 here. This is probably game over, most likely. Unless they have like another trick up their sleeve. I will give them credit. That was a very interesting bug deck that started with like a really good lock where I couldn't do any battle damage whatsoever. I respect that. I respect that. That was an interesting deck build, Monkey Man. Good job, good job. I was very, very impressed with that type of deck build. Very, very impressed. I'm very curious what exactly the win condition was. So I know we're gonna take a peek. Because I'm curious. Let's see what was in our opponent's deck. I think it's like straight up bug, right? That was kind of a cool combo because they used this for anybody that's just joining us with Giant Ballpark. I couldn't do any battle damage to them because they have 3 of these on the field in the beginning of the game. How does this deck win though? Ultimate Great Insect, so that's your trump card here. And then the rest is Link. Fascinating. It's like insect deck, like a literally an insect deck. Okay, cool. Good job, good job. Okay, next. Wait a couple minutes, or not minutes, couple seconds. Just so we don't queue up with the same person again. You're just joining me messing around with Dracotail today. Usually my primary deck. Might jump around to do some Yummy Mitsurugi as well, but time will tell. That's a fascinating deck. It's a bug stun deck. I haven't seen something like that. That takes some real ingenuity. Stun equals bad XD. I'm assuming they're playing a stun deck. We lost the coin flip there, so... Stun, for those of you who don't know that are joining, is just basically any deck that prevents, like, special summoning, slows the game down to a crawl, doesn't allow you to normal summon, doesn't allow you to special summon, basically locks you down, right? It's a lock deck. That person apparently decided that they didn't want to play Dreadscape Gaming. Okay. Sometimes if you see the titles for me, like, some people are just like, no! That's okay. I don't want to play you. I mean, they probably were going to win the coin flip anyway, right? Let's see. I wasn't winning the coin flip there, so you never know. Okay, we got Jade03. They're playing Sprites? Maybe? Potentially? Is this another lobby dodge? A lot of people lobby dodge me, believe it or not, now. Okay, going second. Depends if we have hand traps. If we have hand traps, we might be fine. If not, it might be problematic. I open with no hand traps. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. I might be able to do something, but it depends if they set up a full Omni Negate board. One Dracotail card, and this would have been way different. Let's see what they do. It's Super Fusion, so I'm assuming maybe... Oh, it's E-Hero Lock. Alright, well. I have to automatically GG here. My hand has no hand traps. I can't stop them from setting up full combo. See if we can re-enter same match. No hand traps, can't stop them. So they're just gonna set up. So it's better to just take the L there. Alright, coin flip, go. How ironic that this game, now I get completely different hand that's I can't use. It's the tale of 2 decks, right? So basically I have to pass here. I can't do anything. I gotta pass. That's the ironic part. So last game I had no hand traps, but I had starters. This game I have no starters, but I have hand traps. Ah, Master Duel in your card shuffler. Don't ever change. Galaxy Eyes? Okay. If I get called by the grave here, it's gonna kind of be sad. I need, like, just a card starter here. Okay. Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Not exactly what I was looking for. Let's make it a little bit more difficult on my opponent here. I'm gonna say no to that. They might set up a big negate board, which I can't have them doing right now. Chainful Wallows. Negate. Okay. So we have Galaxy 100, which means he's got to dump something. I'm not going to activate the Drone Lockbird just yet, because I kind of need cards. So either he stops playing, or he tries to play through a Maxi and a Fuwalos, which ideally is not the wisest play. He threw a Galaxy Eyes away, so he must have a way of reborning it, correct? Tribute to add a Galaxy deck. I don't want to droll here. I know a lot of people are probably like, why aren't you drolling? I played a Maxi and I played a Molcharmy. So I don't want to droll here because then I can't draw cards. So it's either they stop playing their turn, or they combo into something. That's an odd choice there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the Max C, plus I'm gonna get some Earthings. Sir, I'm sorry about that, but you're not getting a counter trap, so then I can't play my turn. We will negate that. That's a good thing about Effect Veilers. Unlike Ash Blossom, it's not once per turn. Negate. Okay, that's kind of fine. Thank you for another card that starts the combo. I mean, we're still really good, Dread Knights. We're still pretty gravy here. Like, the question is, do they want to keep special summoning to just keep giving me cards? Because I'm just going to keep drawing into stuff that might be... Okay. They're risking it for the biscuit. Okay. I got plays now. Now I got plays. See, this is where it turns around. This is why sometimes you shouldn't play the Maxi game. If they have a Coil by the Grave, though, they save themselves. If not, then they're kind of screwed. Because what I'm basically going to do is I'm definitely going to him. Alright, so we're going to get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to save the Albaz. Special summon. They're going to add a card to their hand, which is not too big of a deal here. Hello there, hello there, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice. They really shouldn't have played the Max C game here. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain link one here, right? I really don't need to get any more cards, too. So, we'll see what they do. That's an interesting choice. Let's wait. They're trying to get the counter trap desperately. Which it's fine, because I have a couple of baits we can do. Alright, let's see here. Normally I get the magic negation, but because it's going to be our turn next, we're going to do this. Destroy a card. You? Gonna activate that. We're probably gonna set this just for safekeeping. We're gonna destroy another card on the field, so gonna get rid of that. See how we kind of turn that one around a little bit now? Special summon from extra deck. That I can't stop. But I am gonna get another card in my hand. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Sorry, in the middle of the duel. Hello there. I don't know how to pronounce the first one, but Slick Giblet. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon. That might be a problem. But I do get to draw another card. That's kind of fine. I'm drawing another card. Oh, perfect, Dread Knights. Guess what we got? Nibiru. That basically shut them down. Because now they have nowhere to play. And I could just make another Gullion because I play two of them. So even though it's like a very, very scary token, it's not that scary. See? That was all off of Maxi and Molcharmy. That's why sometimes you can't play the Maxi Molcharmy game. Sometimes it's better off to just, like, hold there. What type of token are you? You're a light token? Oh, that makes life a little bit easier. Let's activate. I don't even have to do what I was originally gonna do. Discard a card. I mean, do we really need two Wallows in my hand based on everything? Probably not. Alright. Let's get you. Thank you. That's one way to get rid of a token, right? Nice. I'm gonna activate, obviously, the effect of this. Not chaining. See, there's greed that I want to do right now, but I think the smart play is to get rid of the back row. So we're gonna do you. And I'm gonna get rid of this guy because he's kind of useless. That we can give up. The R one we can't because we want that in the graveyard right now. Alright. We're gonna pop the back row. Not chaining yet. Alright. From here, what we're gonna do... What's in my graveyard? Ooh, a lot of things. Okay. So let's activate this card, K2, Dracotail. I'm not gonna negate my own card, that'd be foolish. Let's get this to the field. I'm pretty sure this is game. I just gotta be very careful how I play this. So I'm gonna activate this. Send it to the graveyard. Yeah, they're gonna forfeit. They're gonna forfeit off that. In my opinion, this person should have gone straight for C62 and swung. Yes. Yes, Derpy. If they had gone for C62 and swung, they probably would have been. But the problem is, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, a lot of the times what I've noticed is there are people who will overextend as opposed to going for the most logical play. You know, sometimes you don't need a big board full of monsters if you already have the mathematics. On top of that, what also kind of screwed them over is they just kept playing into Max C. And I had also, like, threw a Mulch Army down. So, like, do you really want to give me that many cards? You gave me basically nothing but counters. And then on top of that, like, I drew into the Nibiru. Had they stopped special summoning... Just one less special summon, they would want to have Nibiru. Hello, by the way. Hello, Derpy. Hello, Slick Giblet. Hello, Mos... I don't know how to pronounce that, Mose. I'm sorry. If you're still here, kind of give me a little help in terms of that name. That was, yeah, they just overplayed into the Max C there. Just kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting them to. I figured they kind of would have stopped once they saw the Fuwalos, but... Huh? What can you say? That was just... Yeah, that was one of those ones where it's like, unless you... One less special summon, they win the game. One less special summon, they win the game. But they overextended and overcommitted to way too many things. Like, I had not a great hand either. It was just a bad hand of hand traps when we started. Alright, we lost the coin flip there. Depends what happens. If we open with some hand traps, we might be okay. Are they lobby dodging? No, they're not. I'm going first. Maybe stun? Maybe stun? Unless they got, like, K9? Could be K9. I mean, this is an okay hand. They saw the sleeves and now they're gonna rage quit. Maybe. No? We'll see. Find out. I'm gonna normal summon this. I'm gonna activate my effect. Will I get my effect? This is... that? Okay. This is why I did it this way instead of that way. Okay. We have some options. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... Oh, they're gonna forfeit. Yeah. I mean, the one good thing about this particular deck is you can bait some stuff out. So what I did was I normal summoned to activate the effect, assuming that they had either an Ash Blossom, or a Effect Veiler, or Infinite Paradise. It could have been anything else too, but realistically I'm trying to bait one of those out. So then I can just play the Branded Fusion comfortably. Which worked. Veiler or Infinite Paradise and an Ash Blossom, then it would be a completely different story, though. You know? It happens. It'd be like that sometimes. Dread Knights. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Alright. What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see who we got next. I'll be going for a little bit. Probably 2 hours today, depending. Yeah, I think you're right. They were probably overcomplicating things and trying to reach for the counter trap. Yeah, they were. They were desperately trying to get that counter trap out, and they didn't really necessarily need it. I mean, everybody can overextend once in a while. You know, it's just part of the game. Sometimes people overcomplicate it, which it happens. Yeah, what are you gonna do, right? We're going second or first. This is an okay first hand. This is a... okay. I don't like sending this normally out by itself, because this is where, like, the choke point can potentially happen. Again, Imperm, Ash Blossom, failure, and it shuts down something, and we probably will lose. Say I've manifested that. Alright. I mean, we could just look menacing right now. 2 Veilers and a Drone Lockbird, maybe we can overcome this? Potentially, probably not. I think it's a Blue Eyes deck. What do you think, Dread Knights? Oh, wait. Crap, I was behind a few minutes. Yeah, that's fine. No worries, no worries, no worries. No worries, it happened like that. The stream is on a little bit of a delay, too. Raigeki that? Why would you Raigeki that? You Raigeki'd for one, but you don't follow it up? What? I'm not gonna summon anything. This might be dangerous, but I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk here. And see what happens. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Did they draw a handful of bricks? They didn't. I don't like using an effect veiler here, but I'm gonna do it. Because we have another one anyway, right? We could have done something else, but I don't think that's the play, right? I want to see how much they overcompensate here. Draw 2 cards? Okay. They're looking for their win condition. I could draw here, but that's not the wisest decision necessarily, because, like, it's pretty obvious that they're going to go for the Link 1. I'm not doing that. That would be foolish on my part. It's not completely winnable for us. Yeah, see, that was pretty obvious they'd go for that play, right? So I'm gonna get a card out of that. It's pretty obvious what they're gonna try to do, because they're looking desperately for that. We'll use the Aura Veiler. Still one of the best hand traps in the game when you really think about it. It's so flexible. We're living on these hand traps right now, Dread Knights. Living on the hand traps. Battle phase, hit me for 300. I will take that 300. I will take that 300, and I will like it. We need to really draw a starter right now, because if we don't, we're cooked. Well, that's one hell of a starter. That might maybe net us the game, but if this gets Ash Blossom, we're toast. It didn't get Ash Blossomed. Fascinating. Okay. That changes things quite a bit. Special summon. Activate the effect. We're gonna get this first. Trust the process. I know it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, just trust the process. What is in my grave already? You confirm. Okay, good. Okay, I know what I want to do. Alright, so we are going to get rid of one of you. We're gonna get rid of one of you. I am very skeptical to do this, but I have to. just because, like, it could get impermed here. I really don't care if it get impermed because I'm not afraid of the imperm. I'm just trying to get some stuff to the graveyard. Make life a little bit easier if we have to. Alright, and now I'll chain this. And it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back to hand traps. Because the hand traps are kind of carrying it. Yeah, they're gonna forfeit. Whew. This game could have gone completely differently had they been able to Ash Blossom something. But it's a Blue Eyes deck, right? So you kind of already know how Blue Eyes decks play, except for that one continuous magic card. They all play the same. It's always going to be the Sage, always to get the Link 1 to then try to set up full combo. However, Primite Dragon usually starts these plays. So it could be like a newer Blue Eyes White Dragon player, potentially. So usually it's either Kaiser Seahorse or Primite. It was a fascinating game. We won because of hand traps. Some of those hand traps probably should have some restrictions. It's okay if you choke Sage and then Link 1 and then they're pretty well blocked. Yeah, pretty much. We didn't choke, fortunately. Fortunately, we didn't choke on that one. Fortunately, our choke point didn't really... It wasn't too bad of a choke point. You know? Modern day Yugioh, unfortunately, is really ruled by a lot of hand traps. And it's also really about, like, knowing your deck types, like the deck type matchups and what's like you have good matchups against and which ones you have generally bad ones against. Like Dracotail in particular for me, I feel like the worst matchup it has at the moment is decks. It's just modern Yu-Gi-Oh, man. It's unfortunate, but that be how it is. You guys still with me? Hopefully? Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue to see what we get. Ooh, a lot of titles. This person came to play. I might lose a game, which is fine. We're going to lose eventually, right? You can't win them all. Like, it's impossible to, like, win every game. 8292, though. Bot account? Automated bot account? That's just trying to farm wins? But you would be doing this in rank. Yeah, that's fine. Can I chain to that? We might be in trouble. I don't think this is a real player. I think this is an automated bot. Because of the, look at the numbers. That's not a normal player name. A regular player's not just going to put random numbers in. So it's a bot account. It's kind of unfortunate. You run into those every so often. Who is it? I don't want to do it just yet because I don't know who it's coming out. My guess is probably... They used their hand. I'm gonna have to do it, even though I don't want to. And give up a lot of cards to do this. I don't think it's winnable. Yes, of course I'm gonna have to. Oh no, yep, I made a bad mistake. GG's. GG's, I checked the wrong card. I was supposed to check the trap card. Oh well, say la vie. I knew it was gonna happen anyway. Let's see one. This is just numbers, right? Pot 5 with just numbers. Automated? Maybe? I don't know. Automated? Perhaps, potentially. I don't know. Hard to say. I know numbers... Whenever you see just number accounts in Master Duel, though, it seems suspicious. Oh, it happens. Yeah, it happens. Say la vie. On to the next one. Lost the coin flip. Can't win them all. It'd be impossible to win them all. dinosaur deck? Or is that the yeah. That's it. Okay, it's the same thing that we kind of did last time, a couple games back. This hand is okay. Am I not going first? Let's see. Oh, I'm not going first. Okay. Scrap recycler. Okay. We're gonna Veiler this. That's an interesting choice. Alright, let's see what else they do. It's K9. Oh, god damn. K9. We're basically screwed. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play out of that. Ah, fascinating. You play K9. Alright. Scrap recycler is an interesting choice. Add one aqua. See, the problem is if I hand trap here, I might make things worse. Because I have to. But the problem is if he already has the art card in his hand, we're screwed. Let's see what happens. Because I can't have them... Alright, it went through. I was afraid. I thought it had the art card. You know, the doggo girl? Maybe winnable still? We'll see. Oh, they might forfeit off of the Ash Blossom? That's something that I don't see K9 players do. Are they gonna forfeit off that? No. Okay. Clockwork Knight. I think we're still in for a whole game of solitaire here. Let's see what they do. It's a level 5 in that. IP, maybe? SP. To remove... What? A Veiler? Okay, that was a very fascinating turn. Sure, let's ball. We might be okay here. Because they're either gonna do it to this, and that'll leave them open. Okay. And I'm still getting a search off this. So I could probably... I don't know if I can OTK them, but... I mean, I'm still getting the search. And then I can open Branded safely. So unless they have, like, the hand trap here. Okay. That's why they did that. I mean, there's still stuff that we can maybe do. It's gonna be tough. It's not, like, super winnable, but it's not completely over just yet. Depends how they open. This is gonna be kind of a back and forth Dread Knights. We'll see how it goes. Standby phase. Main phase 1. It's Cyberdark K9. Or it's just... Okay, it's Cyberdark. Not Cyberdark, excuse me, Cyberdragon K9. We might be in trouble. We might be in some serious trouble. Unless they are afraid of the Dracotail. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't have really a play because of the SP Knight. It's GG. Because that's OTK coming out. Alright. Okay. We'll go into another one in a minute. I just need a couple seconds. Want to hydrate. K9 Cyber Dragons. I think that's the first time that I've actually run into one today. Or not today, but in general in Master Duel. Alright, Thesis. Cool. Going first. Alright. Decent. Not perfect, but decent. Probably switch decks maybe after this game. So how long have we been playing? About an hour, Master Duel? Okay, this one's not so bad because there's options here. Normal Summon, Imperm, Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, what am I seeing? Okay, I'm getting that. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Okay, nice forfeit. Yeah, kind of figured that. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Not really nice. So unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's kind of interesting. One game you'll get K9 Draco, not K9, K9 Cyber Dragons. The next one before that was, what was it? It's been a fascinating day. It's a mixed bag, casual today playlist. Alright, yes, I would like to go first because that basically determines 90% of whether you're gonna win a game or not. Duel! What is their name? To become one? Yeah? Well, that one's useless. This is probably gonna get Ash Blossom. No, it's not. Okay. I can do something here. Normally I would go for the R one, but in this particular situation, this might be the play. Okay, they don't fall for it. Sometimes people will just go straight into it. That was not to be the case here. 1, 2... I hate dropping an Ash Blossom for this. Because if it gets Imperm, it's like losing basically an Ash Blossom to maybe set up. Activate Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. Chainlink 3. Uncontested? Okay. Get that. Gonna get that again. Everyone can stay in the grave for now. Because we already gave up a normal summon anyway. This is gonna give us a search. I'm gonna play the fusion card here. I don't like sending him back into the grave, but I kinda don't have a choice really. We're just setting up. I already got the search card in case you're wondering, like, why am I not doing that? I already played it that turn, so I can't activate another one. Alright, chain. This is kind of risky, but we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. 1, 2. Special. What's crazy is I drew, like, some hand traps, too. Not the hand traps, but I drew the actual traps. Usually I want to search for these from the deck. So we're gonna get this. I'm not destroying my own cards. That would be foolish. Send this in. Activate. We're gonna get this card back. Okay. We're gonna see what they have prepared in store. We could have done that a little bit differently, but I would prefer to have, like, a big board that will hopefully be able to threaten my opponent, as opposed to our way. So we'll see what happens. Asamina Slop Pile. Ah, fascinating. I love that deck. And by love, I mean that sarcastically. Aha, they put it in defense position. Yeah, that was smart. I can't even get mad at that. Yes, please do your white forest slop. Okay, that's fine. This is basically gonna combo their whole entire deck out. They put it in defense position because they're afraid of the trap card. See, they know. They might be watching stream too, though, but they probably know. Let's see. I do get to respond here. This is the one, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of that. I have to be very careful, but this might not be winnable. Of course. The deck that just keeps on doing plays and plays and plays and empties the whole deck out. This is boring to go against, but c'est la vie. I can't do that because it's in defense position. I mean, at least we get rid of that. I guess we'll, just in case, because I don't know what else they got. Free freaking Ash Blossoms. Could it have been anything else? 2 our hand traps would have been nice here. Well, it's gone, so I don't think it gets to resolve its effect, maybe? If it does, well, then we're kind of definitely in trouble. We'll see. Okay. There's so many things we have to play out of here. At that point, you just slam your hand on the table and shout, "Free of a kind, I win." Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much. Like, if it had been 2 our hand traps, I wouldn't be kind of annoyed by that. But there's not, you know, there's not too much you can do. It's just, I gotta... I don't feel like that's even worth Ash Blossoming at this point. So I'm gonna let it hold and see. This is kind of crazy because it keeps putting it in defense position, you notice? They don't want to summon and attack. So then it starts to raise some questions. Either they're very familiar with it and they know that I have the horn set, or, you know? Or they're using Maximilian Pegasus effect right now. Again, I gotta hope that they make a mistake here. I can't really do much to it. We can fusion summon blue... No, you can't fusion summon that. Not with that hammer. Oh, I get it. Blue Eyes Ultimate Ash Blossom. I get it. I'm so tired. What did they do? I'm assuming they have Ash Blossom. But we're gonna try to go for it. Let me think about this, right? I think you're the problem. Okay. Okay, we're still maybe... I mean, against White Force, you're never truly okay. That's the thing. We need this card back in our deck, ironically. I never thought I would see the day where I need, like, to do crap like that, but... this, actually, the drill might help here. We might actually get to see another day. Maybe. In defense position. How are you playing all these cards in defense position, bro? They know. They might be watching. Maybe. I can't prove it 100%. Either that or they're just really, really afraid of this. At some point, you gotta summon something in attack position. If not, we're just gonna kind of stall out here. This is so long. It's like watching Solitaire, but we can kind of interact with it. Okay. Okay. What did you check to the graveyard? In defense position again. Are you for real, bro? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have to Ash here. I don't have a choice. I don't think it's winnable. And the thing is, they probably can still play out of that. And I have no other counters. Because you can only activate once per turn. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see. What did you do? I think this is unaffected by everything, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. We might have an out. Unless it says negate and destroy stuff. Okay. I need this back in my deck, too, because of this deck. Alright, we might be able to beat White Force here. The fact that you could use that multiple times, though, like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't possibly counter anymore, even if I wanted to. This is like Solitaire. We'll see. You know when you really just want to GG next? Excuse me. Hopefully this stops the nonsense. If this doesn't stop the nonsense, like, I don't... Like, at that point, I just, like, give up. Because we have had to, like, counter so many different things, and they're still going. Do you have Call by the Grave? So we can go on to the next one? It's only a 2-hour stream. Oh, yawn. This is not a very active game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yawn. Somebody get me a pillow and a bedtime story. I just want to know if we should GG or not. Okay. We'll search for you. Oh my god. Dreda's tired and wants to go to the next game. Is anybody gonna fault me for that? Because this is just gonna keep going. I don't have time. It's a 2-hour stream. I could play out of this, but I don't want to. It's just watching Solitaire at this point. On to the next one. Because I don't have time for that. We'll be here for another 20 minutes, and I got a 2-hour time limit today. Jesus Christ, Yugioh. Don't ever change. Some of that stuff. Yeah, let's not semi-restrict it, right? Ugh. Alright, let's go again. A lot of Fiendsmith things, right? Is that Fiendsmith or Fable? Alright, let's see how this goes. Sky Strikers? Most likely Sky Strikers with this hand? If I see the Lunalight... Well, the thing is I can't set up against Lunalight with this hand. So that's basically all to lose too. Alright. I have no hand traps, I can't stop anything they're doing. In case you're wondering. I'm getting tired. Let's change decks. Not that. Let's play some K9 Mitsurugi, because eventually when I just getting, like, so much fatigue from the games, I just change out the deck. Let's see how this goes. Because I am not going to make it to the 2-hour mark if I have to keep going on some of this stuff. Alright. Lost the coin flip there. Oh god, it's a Sprite starter deck? This is not fair. We go from 2 very stupid games of Yu-Gi-Oh! To one where it's, like, very unbalanced now. Might as well be Fiends if they dodged. I don't blame them. I probably would have dodged too. Fable, but it may as well be Fiendsmith. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, same person again. Looks like Destiny really wants us to play. Are they gonna intentionally lobby dodge again? No, okay. Probably because they won the coin flip, maybe? I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh is interesting in that way that people will dodge the lobby because they didn't win the coin flip. But then, like, if they win the coin flip, then it's just perfectly fine. There should be a higher penalty for lobby dodging. Like, you should have a 5-minute penalty for lobby dodges. But Konami has never done anything about that. So I have to, you know, lose a coin flip and not be able to lobby dodge. But, you know, it is what it is. This game's sometimes kind of a poop show. I gotta be honest with you. So, General, what are we doing here? Oh my god, are you for real? So you basically rage quit out the last game just so you could go first. Just so you could do the Azamina combo. Unless it's Dark Magician. But this was basically an intentional rage quit just so they could go first. Or lobby dodge, excuse me. Just so they could go first. Anything else to that, General Zod? Oh, man. Let's see if we get to play Yugioh this game, Dread Knights. I'm assuming they probably have something else to follow this up with. Of course you do. Because why wouldn't you? Well, we don't get to play Yugioh that game either. Phenomenal. Great game design, by the way, Konami. Great game design. We don't get to play Yugioh that game because they're just going to keep setting up an infinite loop, and then they go into synchro summons, set up their Omni Negate board. I've already used 2 counters, and it's just like rinse, recycle, repeat. What are you going to do about that? Last, like, 4 matches have been pretty insufferable. I gotta be honest with you, Dread Knights. They've been, like, insufferable. But we shall see. We shall endure. We got to endure, like, another half hour of this before I have to go to an IRL event, which normally I would dread, but, considering that I want to see Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while again. We lost another coin flip. Phenomenal. Maybe we'll get to play. Yesterday during this event, I swapped off Dink to Right Cody for fun and had, like, super intense back and forth random Armitage fight. I wish I would get games like that, but the thing is, like, in casual, it's either I'm going against Tier 1, or I'm going against, like, somebody I shouldn't be playing against. The problem is, like, there's no, like, real skill-based matchmaking in this game for casual. Which is just kind of like, you know, it seems silly to say that, but... It's a Nar White Forest deck. I'm in White Forest fatigue mode right now. I have seen nothing but White Forest today. I am so tired of seeing White Forest. I don't even think it's worth it to do it on that. Like, enough with the White Forest today, Konami. Like, come on, bros. I'm so tired of seeing White Forest. I've seen White Forest for the last, like, 6-7 games. Like, at some point, you just get fatigued seeing the same deck over and over again. I don't want to play against this. I just gotta be honest with you. Yeah, no. You have fun. Have fun with that. Do you, bro? Alright. Let's hoop show today. I swear. It's been, I've played against 7 or 8 White Forest decks. In a row. Finally, we get a coin flip. Holy crap. I'm so tired of going against White Forest, because it's just like they're non-interactive games. It's like, you hopefully get to negate something, but chances are you're not, so then you're just... Please don't lobby dodge me. This is the first coin flip that I've won in, like... Okay, thank you. I was about to say, if they lobby dodged after I win the coin flip, like... You know what's the thing that bars me too? Like, oh god, our hand. Oh. I love how I win the coin flip and now I drew a whole bunch of bricks. There's nothing I can do with this hand. I'm at a loss for words right now. I can't use that effect because there's nothing in my graveyard. I have to defend, I guess. We'll set him face down, but times are looking rough. Konami. Like, really? That's not even a deck build problem. That's just their auto shuffler freaking sucks. Let's see what Skywalker does. I have like maybe 2 outs to maybe get to my second turn. Can I see what you played first? The rest of this still apply flying effects. You cannot activate monster effects in hand. It's stun? Yeah, let's try not to do that. It's stun, I guess. I'm assuming it's stun. Which means that there's going to be a lot of cards in my hand that are going to be kind of dead draws right now. Sets free ends. I have to draw something. I really have to draw something right now, because if not, this is... I mean, it's something, but it's not exactly what I wanted. I hate to do this, but I have no choice. I have to do it. It's so stupid. I'm gonna swing for 24. Oh my goodness. You saw him warning that? Thank you, I guess? Okay, sure. It's done. Well, that confirms it's done. Alright, come on. Let's see what you got now. I'm assuming you're never gonna summon a monster, and you're just gonna keep setting cards face down, which are gonna probably negate, like, stuff. Oh. Well, I can't stop you from doing that, but I'm assuming you probably don't do anything with this deck anyway. It's like burn stun, maybe? Okay. Upstart Goblin. Is this Sky Strikers randomly? I mean, stranger things have been known to happen. I'll take the 1,000 life points. Oh, it's full-on stun. This is gonna be fun. I'm basically locked for the rest of the game, almost. I'll take the 1,200. There's gonna be a lot of annoying things to stop me from summoning. So basically, another game where I basically don't get to play the game. Jesus freaking Christ. Should have probably played rank, but... I mean, maybe there's something we can do. I can't special summon, so I just normal summon this. What do you got face down? I'm assuming there's a Mirror Force there. A Bombless Trap Hole, something. Let me know now so I can just, like, GG. Yawn, 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 yawn. These have been games that have been, like, no actual game states. I'm so tired. And I have a half hour of this still to do. Lovely. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll get paired up with the stun player again. Who knows? Or we could get nothing, right? Probably gonna end early, because I don't feel like playing anymore. I'm going first. Well, we finally opened with a decent hand. Why is Kaisis? I've played this person before. What were you using the last time I played you? I think it was K9. Oh, come on. This is like the first coin flip I've won God knows how long, and you're just gonna auto forfeit? Let's see what happens. Gonna go for the safe play here. But not you. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need both of them, so it's fine. I'm only gonna really... I don't want to drop this. That's the thing. I could have dropped it, but... It doesn't really make, like, a whole bunch of sense to do that right now. Okay. Let's add... Oh, never mind. Yeah. I mean, that was the closest we got to playing a game, and then it just ended really quickly. This is the Master Duel problem. Games don't... Is this over already? I never barred to get the title. Why is it... Oh, daily bonus? No, thank you. I don't want 10 tickets I can't use for anything. Alright. Anyway. That being said, I think maybe like 2 more. That's it. I'm kind of tired. We've had a lot of non-games, which at this point, like... It's been either I lose the coin flip or I have to play against White Force or... okay. We're going against Hanzor. Are you dodging? I mean, you get to go second. Okay. Or you get to go first, I should say. See, that's how tired I am. I can't even remember. Well, we opened with the Mulch Army, so there's not that, you know. It's something. K9, probably? Look at the icon. Oh, this is even more fun to play. I don't think it's really gonna matter too much, but... We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Mulch Army saves this, maybe it doesn't. I need to, like, draw something to be able to play on their turn right now. But this is not looking too good for us. Which I've had to say so many games. It's crazy how one simple, like, not winning the coin flip just makes a game, like, so freaking miserable. Let me check. Somebody's text messaging me. We might be waiting a while to play anyway. Special summon and card to hand. Oh, man. Give me 1 second when I respond to a text message. Alright, let's see. Am I gonna get to play Yugioh? We shall find out here. I don't think I'm gonna get to play. They're probably gonna do Solitaire for 15 minutes. We'll see. I will wait like 5 minutes to see if we get to play. If not, on to the next one. Visas Starfrost. You on? Anything? Okay, we draw a card. That's not the card that I wanted to draw here. Anything to this? Man, I would kill to play some Pokemon TCG right now. Pokemon TCG is way more balanced in this freaking game. When I play, like, a lot of TCGs IRL right these days, I'm playing either, like, Magic, or I'm playing Pokemon, but Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG is one of the ones I don't play a lot of anymore, just because the game itself is just, like, so... ugh. At least in, like, the card games, you get to play your turns. Even though Magic the Gathering has its own fair share of problems, because there's, like, turn skip decks and stuff like that of that nature. But, oh, man. Is this the Omni-Negate board? What do you do? I mean, they basically have all their counter traps. I think I'm gonna negate this just in case. I don't normally like to ash a monster, but I think probably this is gonna maybe help. I hope. Who knows? I don't even at this point. It's gonna be rough. I'll try my best, but I don't see how we're gonna be able to do our win condition here. The problem is I had the Alba stuck in my hand too. That's one. Sets 2. Sets 3. At least one of them is a counter trap or infinite impermanence. Let's see. A nerve play to do, or you don't, but please don't, like, slow play now. End phase, okay. Draw face draw. I need to bait some stuff, because we might not be safe. Because I'm pretty sure one of those is a counter trap down there. Okay. Said it was a counter trap, right? I called it correctly. Alright. We gotta risk it for the biscuit here. See if this is impermanence. Is it impermanence? Oh. Let's see what they do. I'm gonna chain to this. Imperm? I probably did this too early. Sanctuary of the Sky? What are we doing? What it? I'm even perplexed by this. Okay. I don't really like to make that leave right now, but we had no choice. I'm beside myself. Sure. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. Do you have a response to this? They're reading those cards? Do you think they never have played this deck before? I doubt it. I mean, with that type of icon, they have to have, right? Alright, so we're getting rid of the monster here, hopefully. Alright, let's get rid of the monster. Alright, so we're gonna set the magic card here, because that's gonna be kind of important. Or the one that negates the magic. I'm sorry, I'm so tired at this point. Alright. We're gonna search. This is the turn they negated that, correct? Okay. I think that's the play here. Any response to that? Is it coming back? I have a feeling it's coming back. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Not too worried about that. Let's see how it goes. Are we getting this, or are we not getting this? Counter fairies. Yeah, counter fairies. Who would have thought, right? I think my play here is just to go for a safe target. I was surprised to see counter fairies as well. Albion the Sanctfire Dragon. Activate the effect of this. Do I get it? Do I get it? Do I get it? Do I get it? It's like counter fairies with Visa. I'm gonna swing. Because I don't trust my opponent. Something about my opponent is a little too comfortable seeing this many monsters on the field. You know, way too comfortable. 2800 to the face. Do you accept that or not? You do. Okay. Main phase 2. I'm gonna set this. I have to keep this in my hand because, like, for Albaz play. So I know it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense probably to some people with the naked eye. Like, why not summon that monster and fusion summon? But I think this is the play to get out of this, hopefully. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, survive the rest of the night after this Dread Knights. I gotta be honest with you. Because I have a engagement that I have to go to, and I'm so tired. I mean, I'm gonna do it. This is probably more of a problem, but I can take care of that. Because I can chain to this, right? So I'm gonna get rid of the field card. Because that's gonna be a problem. I mean, that's kind of fine anyway. I mean, if you destroy me, that's fine. Just for the sake of argument here. I need to get rid of another one. I don't think it really matters particularly. But anything that adds here, I think, is not the play. Any reason in particular you have free lockbirds? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't have free drone lockbirds. What are you talking about? Now you're making stuff up, bro. I don't know what deck you're using. And I have 2 drone lockbirds. Alright, return. If you're gonna rage bait, do a better job of that, Gara. Return to deck. Yes. Alright, let's do this now. Or we could do that. But I think ideally here... What attribute are you? You're light? You know? Actually, no. Let's do that. Because if they chain something, then I can chain to it. Because I'm just thinking of, like, a really dumb way of doing this. Okay. Because I think they're trying to lock me. Which I don't want to have happen right now. Okay. They're gonna do it again. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this. Alright, I have to do it. I don't want to really do it, but I'm gonna do it here in this situation. Okay, so I'm gonna special summon this. We'll give them a Mulch Army. Not chaining to that. Alright, so this is going into my field. This is going to their field. We're gonna activate this. I hate to drop this, but I need to keep the art cards in my hand. Not chaining to that. This is gonna be complicated, right? Yeah. I could have gotten Rimbrum, but that's not gonna matter because they don't really play extra deck monsters, it looks like. Alright, let's activate the effect of this. Not chaining. Alright. I hate to do this, but this is probably the safe play here. Special summon. So we gotta kind of exhaust their resources at this point. Let's target this card first. Let's get the field card next. Not chaining. You can target one monster you control with a different one. Let him cook. I'm gonna activate to this. I'm gonna go with this. Because this was negated anyway, so... And we're just trying to, like, survive the turn, right? Gonna activate the effect. Alright, let's see. Gonna get the Ash Blossom. Like, there shouldn't be anything else they could do, right? If they play anything else out of this, that's gonna be... That's gonna be crazy. Here we go. Oh. They had another ace up their sleeve. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be a big hit. I'm so exhausted. Alright. Maybe it's not over just yet? I don't know. What does this thing do? Is this like an Omni Negate? That's all it does? Okay. We might be okay. Maybe. Potentially here. I might be able to play out of this. This is gonna be rough though. Alright. First things first. Yeah. I think that's the play here. My brain has to work overtime right now. Alright, so we're gonna dump this to the graveyard. I'm gonna dump the Ash Blossom. I hate to dump the Ash Blossom because it's not what I like to do, but in this particular situation, I have to. Okay, so we're gonna chain link this. Gonna chain to this. Gonna chain to this. Gonna chain to that effect. Okay. Let's get this and set it to the field. Destroy a card. Yes, I will be destroying whatever your back card is, because I don't trust it. Think maybe we have game here. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have game here. Yeah, okay. Whew, that was overly complicated, but we got the win there. That's it. I'm gonna end a little bit early, because I'm tired. That was Counter Fairies. Kind of. It was like Counter Fairies, and then on top of Counter Fairies, it was Vista or Visa. which is a deck you haven't seen in a while. I don't know what that person was saying about free lockbirds. Hey, GG, thank you, thank you, thank you. I would do another one, but I have, like, something I have to do IRL in, like, an hour. No worries, thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming through. If you like what you saw today, definitely consider subscribing. Leave a like, leave a comment. I stream Monday through Fridays, 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's not always Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been trying to do a lot less Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though I know, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is something that a lot of people are interested in watching me play. But as you can see from some of these games, I don't have a fun time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I just play it because I know sometimes people are interested in watching it. But with that being said, thank you for hanging out, thank you for chatting, thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for a game that's ironically more fun to play, that being Dead by Daylight. Survivor rounds tomorrow. I might jump into 2v8 if it's still available in the playlist. I don't know. I haven't had really any time to really check out Dead by Daylight since the Stranger Things Chapter 2 DLC came out. So, with that being said, though, thank you, everybody. I do greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all for the next one. Till next time.